We are in the last few days of 2022, so maybe you are thinking about ways to elevate that bank account. In today's video, I'm going to give you my top 6 businesses you should start in 2023 that are going to allow you to work from anywhere, boost your income, and quit that 9 to 5. Hello, and hey there. Welcome back to Side Eye Side Hustle. My name is Tawana, and on this channel, I put side hustles and passive income streams to the test to make sure they're worth your time, investment, and effort. In today's video, we are talking about you becoming that boss that you are trying to be in 2023. I got 6 businesses that you should be starting. So I'm not gonna hold you up. Let's get straight into it. So the first business that we're gonna be talking about is digital marketing. Yes, you should be starting a digital marketing agency. Even if it's just right now a one-man show, if you know anything about the way the world has turned, digital communication is key, and people are always looking for experts in that field, and this is the time for you to become one. So what is a digital marketer? They use digital channels to communicate. That's emails, that's social media, that's the internet, that's anything that you can do digitally. So what would you need if you have no experience to get started with digital marketing? You're gonna need to pick an interest. That could be SEO, that could be email marketing, that could be social media marketing, that could be content marketing, and also influence marketing, right? And there are multiple types that you can choose from. After you do that, you want to build your knowledge. And this is just looking for some free resources like courses, YouTube tutorials, blog posts, just anything where you can absorb information on how to actually do the business that you're going to want to do. Whatever it is that you're going to specialize. If it's email marketing, if it's content marketing, if it's influencer marketing, you want to make sure that you're learning and absorbing as much as you can. The next thing that you're going to want to do is build a digital profile. That's right. Make marketing projects that you're going to be able to demo to potential clients. These are real marketing campaigns, real marketing work that you're going to be able to share, whether it's on your website, whether it's directly in a portfolio. You just want to be able to build your portfolio out so that you can show what you can do. So you're going to want to build some experience, and the easiest way to build experience when you don't have some is using those low-cost freelance sites like Fiverr and Upwork. So if you're looking to maybe get into an industry that you know is going to grow, something that you can do that's kind of more on the creative side, then digital marketing is something that you should be considering in 2023. All right, so moving on, you guys, video editing. Let me tell you, I've been doing this YouTube thing, and video editing is it's the hardest part of YouTube. I'm just gonna be honest. It's the hardest part of video creation. So people are always outsourcing that video editing because honestly, they'd rather just create the content and then upload the content. And as a video editor, you are somebody that can come in and do that. Now, video editing just doesn't have to be for content creators. It can also be for film. It can also be for commercials. How do you get started with no experience? First thing that you're gonna wanna do is pick some really good editing software. I'm talking Adobe Premiere, which is my favorite, Final Cut Pro, or maybe even DaVinci 18, which is free. Now, can you do iMovie? Yes, but you're gonna have to really learn the ins and outs and tricks and trades of iMovie in order to make it that super quality if you're gonna be doing video editing for commercials, for brands, and for films, for sure. All right, the next thing you're gonna need to do is learn how to edit. And you guys, I always say YouTube will teach you how to do YouTube. So because we have to learn how to edit our videos on YouTube, there are plenty of creators who have broken down how to actually use all of the editing software, whether it's Adobe Premiere, whether it's Final Cut Pro, iMovie, DaVinci 18, and any of the other ones that you may stumble upon. There is somebody who is given a detailed tutorial on how to use that software. So I always say go to YouTube. The next thing you want to do is gain some experience. And once again, the easiest way to gain experience is using those low-cost freelance sites where you can advertise your service like Upwork and Fiverr. So the next one is selling digital products. You guys, it's something that you can do from home. It's something that allows you to be super creative, and not every time you have to create it. You can always find things and tweak it and make it your own, which will save you some time. What are digital products? It's any product you sell online that you don't have to physically have a form of, okay? So it's anything like templates, e-courses, e-books, planners, journals, all those low content books that people talk about, right? That is selling digital products. So, and also printables like, you know, posters and things like that. That's all digital products. So if it's something that you're interested in and you're like, hey, I can go on Canva and design some things and resell it, then this is gonna be something that you might want to do. How do you get started with no experience? Just decide on the products that you wanna sell. Kind of learn how to do it. Once again, YouTube is a great source. It has so many DIY channels that will teach you how to work Canva, how to work Etsy, and even how to promote on Etsy and Shopify. So you're gonna also want to create a store in either Etsy or Shopify or any other e-commerce site. If you're looking to sell like e-courses and e-books, you might want to create a website. That way you can bring traffic and also have that email list so you can keep people up to date with those refresher courses that you may do throughout the year. All right, and then you want to promote on Pinterest, promote on Instagram. Just promote so that people will know what you have and it'll drive traffic to your store. Next up is a virtual assistant. You guys, one of the more diverse roles that you can do and jobs that you can have is definitely virtual assisting, because it can range from anything to general administrative tasks or like schedule management, travel management, bookkeeping, all the way to business marketing, which is like blog writing or content creation, tracking sales and SEO services. You can also do specialized services like graphic design or proofreading and editing. I mean, research. The list goes on and on when it comes to virtual assistant. It's not always just being a receptionist virtually. There are so many services that you can provide, and you can package them and sell them differently. What is a virtual assistant? Provides administrative, technical, or creative assistance to companies. And your clients can be anywhere from consultants, small businesses, to large businesses, you guys. So what do you need to get started? Decide on a business name, register your LLC, and then decide on what packages you're going to sell, what services you're going to include in those packages. And then you're going to want to create a website so that people can see what packages you're offering. And then you're going to want to make sure that you advertise. Again, if you have no experience, it's a great idea to maybe go on Facebook, where I know that they have some virtual assistant groups where you can like find jobs and things like that, because they communicate with who needs help here and there. You might also want to use those free services, those low-cost services like Upwork and Fiverr, and advertise yourself. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. Social media management. This is a great business. Social media it's everything. It's everything. It's everywhere. It's never going to go away. It's just going to continue to shatter glass ceilings and expand. And brands are diving deep into social media, and they're using it as one of their main marketing sources. You can also not only be a social media manager for brands, but you can also be a social media manager for influencers, celebrities, people like that who just don't have time to either monitor their social media, like posting, replying to emails and DMs. So this is just a great business to be in and to start. So how do you become a social media manager with no experience? Basically, you're gonna want to build on your knowledge. You're gonna want to absorb everything that you have for maybe one or two of the social media sites. So if it's Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, you're gonna wanna know all of the ins and outs, how it works, what niches do best. You wanna know what the clicks are per minute. You wanna know what audience looks like, how many views they're getting. You wanna know what the traffic is based on times, where the traffic is coming from, based on zones, based on age and demographics, all of that. You're gonna want to absorb as much as you can. The next thing you're gonna wanna do is practice, and you're gonna use yourself as that practice. Pick a site, pick a social media platform, Facebook, Instagram, where maybe you could utilize, maybe you could improve your own following there. And then you're gonna wanna build that following so that people will trust you that you know what you're doing. The next thing you're gonna wanna do is promote your products on social media or sell your services on Upwork or Fiverr. So if you're a social media, management company, you're gonna give yourself a business name on social media. You're gonna go ahead and register that LLC again, and then you're gonna go ahead and advertise your services. This is what I can do in order to build traffic. All right, so let's move on to the last one, you guys. And I really did focus this on online and media type positions because I feel like that's where the world is going. However, I do want to say if you're willing to learn how to code, and there's plenty of places that you can learn how to code for free, app development is always a great business to be in, graphic design. So, those are just some additional businesses that you can look to get into. So the last one that we're going to be talking about is YouTube. Start that YouTube channel. If it's something that's been on your mind, 2023 is your year. Do it. Don't listen to any of the self or outside negative talk. Just do it. Pick your niche. Try to learn and understand your niche. Watch other people within your niche. Then go ahead and get the editing software that you're going to need. Once again, there are free ones. If you haven't checked out my video where I give you 5 faceless YouTube channels that you can start today, make sure you go ahead and check that video out. But it's now. So what do you need? You're gonna need that editing software. iMovie, DaVinci 18 are both free. Final Cut Pro gives you 90 days for free, and then you can always get Adobe Premiere. So you're gonna need your editing software. You're gonna also need to get a camera, something to record on, whether it's your smartphone or a DSLR camera, which is like the Canon, which is what I use. I have a Canon, I have a Sony. Those work as well, but you can always do it on your smartphone. You don't have to get a camera. That's just something you can maybe grow to as you start to gain traction and money, and you really decide this is going to be the thing that you're going to do. The other thing you want to do is make sure you research your niche. Make sure you're watching other people, seeing what they're doing, and that will help you to also build your confidence. And of course, you just want to go ahead and create that YouTube channel and get started. Post those videos, get it out there. Let people know in your network that you started a YouTube channel. That way you find people that you're talking to and you're not doing it from scratch like I did. All right, guys, so these are 6 businesses that you can start in 2023. I hope this was helpful. This channel is growing, you guys, so I want to say thank you. And I decided that, you know what, once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna do a giveaway. That way I can support those people who may be wanting to start that business, but maybe there's something preventing them. I'm gonna give away an iPad with a digital planner inside so that you can go ahead and start that business. But that's once we hit 1,000 subscribers, you guys. I'm gonna do that giveaway. As always, make sure that you subscribe, smash that like button, and do not forget to turn on that notification bell. Once again, my name is Tawana. This is Side Our Side Hustle. Bye, y'all.